Hey guys, welcome back to another Daily Dose of Greatness Quest. This is Trevor Crane, and today we're going to talk about monetizing your mission. See, when you finally learn to do this, you're truly in control of your destiny. The problem is most people don't have a profitable path to monetize their mission, and so then it dies inside of them. That's what we're going to talk about today. Can't wait to see you on the whole show.
Cowboy.
Welcome to a Daily Dose of Greatness Quest with your host, Trevor Crane, my daddy. He is going to help you take your life and business to the next level.
Here I come to save the day.
Trevor Crane here, 11-time #1 best-selling author and the founder of Epic Author Publishing, coming to you live every day so you can plug in every day to build your ideal business so you can live your ideal life.
If my daddy can do it, then anybody can do it because he's a weirdo.
You're supposed to make me sound cool.
All right, guys, welcome back. So every day, typically, I'm talking to people who want me to help them with their books. I started a publishing company a few years ago because when I published my first book, actually my wife and I published our first books, we 10x'd our income. And because for the last 15 years, I've been asked to come into companies as a consultant and help them make more money in their business. Oh, and I don't know if you can hear that or not, but I've got some thunder in the background, some thunder and lightning. I'm actually recording today's episode in my jacuzzi. So if that gets a little closer, I'm going to go ahead and go inside. But at any rate, I have been, because we made great money with our business, and I want to be specific about this. I'm best at helping people that are business owners, coaches, speakers, and consultants. If you are someone who's a service professional and you want to sell coaching, consulting, things behind your book, we made money with our book, not by selling 1 million books, but by having the book be the hook that brought people in and helped actually do most of the selling for us. So it just became easier for us to sell our products and services on the back end. So I started the publishing company for that, and I speak to a lot of coaches, consultants, and speakers and business owners who want to become thought leaders and experts. And oftentimes they are trying to sell their stuff, and they're charging these really, really tiny small fees. Like sometimes they charge $17 or $100 or maybe $500. And this is their core offer. And oftentimes they're at the beginning of their journey of growing their company. And I work with a lot of thought leaders around this. And the problem is that they are massively suffering from not having a profitable path of monetizing their mission. And they have this idea that if they write a book, that the book is going to go ahead and give them this instant credibility and authority, which it can do, but oftentimes they're so focused on their content and on discounting their products and services and making it cheaper and more affordable for people, they don't actually deliver a transformational process for their clients. So what I want to give you today is a strategy that can help you, and actually a core guiding principle question. It's actually the question that I want to give you that you can ask that can and should govern everything that you do in your business. And what this can help you with is how to better serve your clients. So maybe you are getting started with your coaching consulting business, or you want to have a course or a program and you want to go ahead and figure out how to sell that, or you want to properly position it so that it can go ahead and serve your ideal client. Or maybe you just want to improve what you're currently offering. So this is a core question that you should be asking. And I didn't create this question. Actually, it's one that makes a lot of sense. I've said it in a lot of different ways, but I recently heard Russ Ruffino talk about this and give me this core question. So I'll give it to you as well. And the question is simply this: how can you create the best outcome for your clients? So here's the thing. I had one of my clients approach me, and he is a he's a golfer. He's a professional golf instructor, and he has clients that come to him, and he wanted to create an online course. He wanted to create a book. He wanted to create the marketing and branding that's going to help him take his business to the next level. And he had designed and planned a course and a program that was going to help people. And let's say they go through it in a week or 6 weeks. There's I think it was a 6 to 8 week course that people would go through, and he was going to price it for hundreds of dollars. Let's say it was $100, $200, $300, something like that. And I asked him the question of whether or not if someone was to take his program and follow all of his instructions for 6 to 8 weeks, whether they would create a phenomenal result. I'm like, would their golf game get better? And he said, well, yeah, it probably would. And I was like, all right, it doesn't sound like you're necessarily that confident about it. I mean, what's the reality here? If they go ahead and follow your instruction, how good is their golf game going to get? And he's like, well, it's only been 6 to 8 weeks. It's not going to get that much better. And I was like, all right. So what are the coolest results you've actually created for clients in the past? And he described it, and it was like doubling their golf game, like getting much better, being able to play more often, to play and not be injured, to have more energy. And like, he just described this really phenomenal result for golfers. And I was like, all right, well, how have you best delivered that result? And how do you deliver that result to your clients? And it came down to him working with them one-on-one, to having him work with him consistently over time. And so I talked to them about it, and some of these phenomenal results that he created for his clients weren't done with some lame ass piece of crap course that he created that would only mildly help somebody. So if you were to ask the question about how can you best serve your client, what you can do, and what I helped him do, was craft a program and a package that was going to ultimately serve his client and give him massive transformational results. Now, here's the thing. In order to go ahead and have them fly into town with him and work with him for a weekend and have like this really in-depth training that he was to walk them through some of the exercises and things they needed to do, so he could videotape them actually swing in their club, so he could show them how to do it, so he could introduce them to the pro, that he could, yes, he would want to give them a course, and this 6 to 8 week program that he had would be an integral part of their homework, but then they would come out for another event and workshop and golf outing with him. This was not a $100 program. This was a program that would cost multiple thousands of dollars, but what was one that would offer a massive transformational value to his core client. And so here's my challenge to you today. And that is to actually try to create a program like this for your clients or someone that you want to serve. And with this guiding principle of how can you best create the most phenomenal result for your client, like throw out what you currently are doing and just think about how you can create the most awesome transformational value. And here's the thing, when most people look at the price of goods, when they look at how much something costs, they immediately guess what the quality of value it is. If I told you I had a $500 car outside, I want you to imagine what you think that would look like versus a $500,000 car. See, you automatically assume that if I'm telling you I'm driving up in a $500 car, it's probably a piece of shit. As if I'm driving up with a $500,000 car, it's probably this pretty awesome car. So most people will undercharge for what they're offering. In my program, where I actually mentor people with their book and their business, and I've had something called Business Mastery Academy that I have run for years, and I will bring people in, and for 6 months, I will mentor them in their business, and now I do that in helping people with their book. But what we do is we focus on the 5 P's of profit. I want to give those to you now, where we help them position themselves in the marketplace as being a very high quality product or service. And you can go ahead and position yourself to sell $1 shit. Quite frankly, I'm not very good at that. I don't even hardly know. It takes so much more effort, in my opinion, to sell a quality product or service for a cheap amount of money, because you automatically assume that it's worth crap. In fact, some of the people that you could serve best would not even give a crap for your low ticket stuff. They don't need a little bit of help. They want massive transformational value. And quite frankly, they will be more willing to pay for it. So the 5 P's of profit are this. I'll give them to you real quickly. Position, package, partner, promote, and price. And this is something I work with people over 6 months to go ahead and master, but I'll give it to you quickly. When you position your offer so that it best serves your client, you can then create the right package, which is I just gave you the strategy to go ahead and do that. When I work with my clients, when I work on their book or their business, I help them right at the beginning craft a core offer that will most massively transform their ideal client, that would give them the most transformational value. That's the package. And then you package that, and then you position it as a highly paid program. Most people are way undercharging for the value that they deliver. And part of the reason is you're asking the wrong question. See, it's not what this is worth to you and what it would cost you to deliver, but I want you to think about the results that you create for this ideal client, or that you want to create, or the problems that you solve, and ask this question: what is it worth to them? And then you base the price of your offering and your package based on that. So remember, I said position, package, partner. We help people actually partner so that you find profit partners that can help you promote your book and your message and your mission and your vision. And you can do some phenomenal marketing and joint ventures, and I help people with that. Position, package, partner, promote, so that you can promote your idea to the world and sell the vision and the mission for what you have now and profit from that now, and then ultimately price. So when you go to price your offer, I want you to price it according to what people think it is worth, your ideal client, what they value it as, not what you think it's worth to give them. So that's my challenge to you today, because the question of the day is basically, how can I create the best outcome for my client? And the challenge is for you to create a new package that will best serve your client. I want you to describe it. This becomes your new package. Consider, what do you have to give them? How do you have to serve them? What will it be worth to them? And then use that as the price for your new offer. And then my additional challenge to you is to go ahead and make your offer this week. I want you to get some clarity first. So, take some time, do that today, do that tomorrow. But then as soon as possible, I want you to make this offer to an ideal client. I would tell you to do this today, but at the very latest, make it this week. And if you're confused at all with this, if you want some help with this, then reach out to me. What I will do is I'll give you a chance, and I'll create a link. If you go to trevorcrane.com/free strategy session, trevorcrane.com/free strategy session. You have to spell all that out. If you can't figure that out, then go to my website and you'll be able to figure it out. But I'll give you a free call. I also call it a play big call. And I want you to consider this. If you'd like some help with your book and your business, or getting clarity around your high ticket offer, your transformational offer, then I've got good news for you, because I will help you double, triple, or quadruple your business for free if you just go to trevorcrane.com/free strategy session, and then you can book a call with me. But your challenge today is to go do this regardless of whether or not you get my help. It's just, if you need some help and clarity, which I typically do, I highly value the power of mentors, then I suggest that you book a play big call with me, or a strategy session with me, and we'll go ahead and talk real soon. I'll see if I can help you craft something that you can go ahead and take action with, and then maybe get a chance to work with us as well. So that would be a good possibility. And that's it for today. To help you to monetize your mission, you got to ask and answer some of these questions. I hope you do that right away. Talk to you tomorrow.
To get even more awesomeness, which means all my best stuff, download my app by texting Trevor to 36260. It will show up right on your cell phone. Just text message the word Trevor to 36260. Talk to you soon.